What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to All Things Film. Today I'm going to be talking about 8 cameos in Star Wars The Last Jedi. This movie had a lot of Easter eggs and cameos, so today I'm going to be talking about these people and where you can find them in the movie. So let's begin. Alright, first cameo I want to talk about is Justin Theroux. Yes, sexy beast married to Jennifer Aniston. This guy was the master codebreaker at Canto Bight. He was the person that Finn and Rose was trying to get, Poe sent him to get a codebreaker. He was actually the master codebreaker. We saw him playing at the table, and we saw him for about a couple of seconds. I was hoping he was going to have a bigger part, but unfortunately he didn't. But, it was pretty cool how they had him in the movie, and he had about like 10-15 seconds of screen time, but it wasn't too difficult to notice him if you saw him in the movie. If you know who Justin Theroux is, you probably automatically knew that was him. So it was pretty cool they had him in the movie. And a lot of these cameos were actually at Canto Bight, and it makes sense because Canto Bight was the casino, and there was like so many characters there, unbelievable. All these extras. So obviously having cameos here and there were pretty cool. But that being said, moving on to my next cameo is Mark Hamill. Yes, Mark Hamill, you heard that correctly. As we all know, he plays Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars movies, but he actually voiced a character that goes by the name of Dobu Skay at Canto Bight. Now, if you don't know who that is off the name, he was the alien who was putting coins inside of BB-8, and that was pretty funny seeing, so you probably do realize that now. But, he was that guy who thought BB-8 was like a slot machine, and he was putting in coins inside of him, so that was pretty funny. I didn't know it was him until I read it online, and I just had a movie again last night, so, seeing all these cameos, after reading about them, it was pretty cool. But that being said, the next cameo is probably the biggest cameo in the movie besides Mark Hamill, but Mark Hamill doesn't really count because he's actually in the movie. But Joseph Gordon-Levitt, yes, he was actually in the movie. He played a character named Sloan Low at Canto Bight as well. He was kind of the guy who kind of tattled on Finn and Rose saying they're intruders. So that was pretty cool. There's not a lot of pictures of him, because there's not a lot of pictures of these cameos in general, because the movie just got released. But it's the best one I could find. Yeah, that he was a character. That is Joseph Gordon-Levitt, looking beautiful as ever. But yeah, it's pretty cool how these big name actors are in the movie. Like, Star Wars is such a huge franchise, and even like 10-15 seconds of screen time, these actors wanted to do it. So that being said, to my next cameo is Gary Fisher. Now, if you don't know who Gary Fisher is, you probably know who Carrie Fisher is. And Carrie Fisher played Leia in the Star Wars movies. And Gary Fisher is actually her dog. And he's actually a fan of Star Wars. And I know that probably sounds weird because it's a dog. But I was reading this thing like he was really happy when he saw Leia in the movie. So he actually played an alien in Canto Bight as well. I think the character name was like Space Gary, the official name going around. There's no pictures of the character in the movie, but this is you're gonna have to take my word for it. And this is the dog right here, such a cute dog. But it's pretty cool how they got her dog to play a little cameo in the movie, like playing an alien. A dog playing an alien. That's pretty good right there. But moving forward to this next cameo, who is actually one of my favorite cameos in the movie because I really like this guy. His name is Edgar Wright. He's a director, and he directed a movie called Baby Driver in 2017, and it's one of my favorite movies of this year. It's such a good movie. I definitely recommend it. He directed that movie as well as Scott Pilgrim. He has a bunch of good movies. But Edgar Wright, he played a resistance fighter, and it was pretty hard to notice him. In the movie. You saw him for like a split second, I believe, like right behind a Poe. I think they were at the hangar or something like that. I saw it again last night, like I mentioned, and I still couldn't see him. Like it was really hard to notice him. He played a resistance fighter, and it's pretty cool. Like 10-15 seconds, but this guy was down to do it. So that shows like even like celebrities, big name people are fans of Star Wars movies. So because obviously they don't have to be in the movie, but they don't even care to do it. But that being said, to this next group of people that I want to talk about, I'm going to do it in a group of three because they all played stormtroopers: Prince Harry, Prince William, and Tom Hardy. Now, those are all three pretty big names, especially Prince Harry and obviously Tom Hardy. I love Tom Hardy from Mad Max and obviously The Revenant, but unfortunately they all played stormtroopers, so it was pretty hard to tell where they were because there's like so many stormtroopers in the movie, so it's kind of impossible to tell which one was which. So I'm gonna take their word for it that they all played stormtroopers, and when I heard this before I watched it the first time, and I told a buddy of mine who was watching it, I was like, bro, you know Tom Hardy's in this movie, and during the whole movie, we were like, is that Tom Hardy? Is that Tom Hardy? Like, we kept thinking which character would be Tom Hardy. So, those are the 8 cameos I want to talk about. Obviously, there's a bunch of other cameos. I heard there's like 30 something cameos in this movie. So, those are the 8 that I want to talk about. Probably the biggest names in the movie. If there's anybody I missed and you're watching this movie, feel free to leave it in the comment box below. If you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, feel free to leave a like rating. If you have any suggestions on other Star Wars videos I should make, be sure to leave in the comment box down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. And also, if you do enjoy Walking Dead videos or Star Wars videos or movies, and I'm going to be having movie reviews coming up, be sure to subscribe to this channel because I have daily content coming up. So again, thanks for watching. It's been All Things Film, and until next time, peace!